Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from Birmingham. We've been really busy with EncroChat news and also the news in Palestine and protests across the UK. So I was meant to cover this story a few days ago, but I didn't. In the long, drawn-out case of SafOne, the rapper from Birmingham, his real name is Saphan Robinson, and he's finally had a sentence. A lot of people asking, and fans really want to know when SafOne should be home from prison. And the reason why it's been so drawn out and so long is the fact that Saf actually had two different cases ongoing. Obviously, when there's a case going on, the court will not reveal details of another case. So 2 weeks ago, we covered the story of RC, who was jailed for 8 years after he was caught in a car in a police chase, and he was caught with a gun. In that police chase was also SafOne, and he was also arrested at the time. We covered that news, but due to the fact of the trial that was ongoing, we couldn't discuss it while the trial was going on. But it turned out that the charges against SafOne were dropped due to a lack of evidence, and only RC, who was actually Reese Clark, was convicted of that incident.
Now give the comms. Something's been thrown from the vehicle. Something's been thrown from the vehicle. Yes, he's in the middle of the carriageway. Crossing over. It's going to go down Ingerfield Square.
But this incident that he's been convicted of and sentenced for the other day is totally separate. This is a separate car, separate CCTV. So that means this was before the incident when he was with RC. And it also means that he had at least 2 cases ongoing at that time. He says that he's been jailed for 3 years after waving what they say is an imitation firearm at a passing car in Birmingham. Saphan Robinson was caught on CCTV jumping out of a Mercedes before waving the gun at a car that was being driven down Jiggins Lane in Bartley Green. Detectives established that the car was being rented by SafOne at the time on the 22nd of July 2019. Officers searched his home and found clothes that were seen on CCTV, and the weapon has never been recovered, and it was not clear who it was pointed at or why. The passenger in the Mercedes was never identified either. Robinson from Quinton went on to admit possession of an imitation firearm and was jailed for 3 years and 2 months at Birmingham Crown Court. DC Beth Weir said, "We may never know exactly what was going on or why he was brandishing the weapon, but we're committed to stopping gun crime from occurring in the city." So initially I didn't realise that they didn't recover the weapon, and he's very lucky, to be honest, to have got an imitation firearm charge, or to at least have admitted to an imitation firearm. Saphan Robinson has been shot twice previously, and the Grime MC came up and made a big impact in Birmingham.
So we gonna dance, I'll be skanking away. Turn up the volume, pick up the bass. Everybody skank it, giddy, get down in the raves. I ain't never gonna bang in the place.
He started Mad One Music record label, and he featured on BBC One Extra. And he also made a gaming channel as well, where he was generating revenue from doing gaming tournaments, and a lot of merchandise that he sold also. One of his most recent mixtapes was I'm Bra Hard, and it's still available on Amazon Music. Police actually cancelled some of SafOne's appearances at the O2 Academy due to the fact of him being shot. And then he went on to do one of the first online live shows as well.
Basically, the SafOne headline show at the O2 has been cancelled. What I'm going to be doing now is taking it year 3000 on yes. I'm going to be holding a private party in a secret location, and you're going to be able to pay-per-view it from anywhere in the world. Anyone that's already bought a ticket from the O2, your refund should be in your bank account, and you can get a new digital ticket from here.
I'm not X-Men, try testing, I'm watching best friend guy like Kenny. I didn't know my kids there, so I got me. Got the people lying Crazy. It's that one, I'm not
And he did an interview with BuzzFeed at the time about the situation. He sold 600 tickets to his O2 Academy show in 2018, but on May the 12th, Saf was shot. And 4 days later, his show that was scheduled for June the 15th was abruptly cancelled. The second time he was shot, they said it was a bullet wound to the thigh and it wasn't life-threatening, and he was released from hospital. It was the second time he'd been shot in the space of a year, and there has been no arrest with any of the cases, West Midlands Police said. SafOne told fans at the time that he found out about the cancellation in the same way. He said he got an email saying that the show was cancelled and there was no chance it would be rescheduled. The way he said it was cancelled was unprofessional. There was no meeting and no phone call, just an email saying it was cancelled. SafOne said that he was initially told that the police had been contacted by the O2 to put pressure on them to take him off the bill. This has been seen a lot in different sort of rappers' careers as well. He said he was kind of expecting it to happen at the time, and the police were giving him trouble from the start. So when the incident happened, he said he knew that he was going to go that way, and there was nothing that he could do. West Midlands Police told BuzzFeed News that it was not a decision that West Midlands Police made to cancel the concert. So as you can see, SafOne was doing a lot, and he's had a lot of legal situations ongoing. But the footage that they've released today shows the moment of him jumping out of the car and aiming the firearm. So a lot of people have been wondering where SafOne has been and how long he was going to go to prison. And due to the amount of remand time, technically he shouldn't be in prison for that long. But it'll be interesting to see what he does when he does come out of prison. So I really appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to join us on the UK Takeover show tomorrow on Birmingham Radio with DJ Bigos and Icon. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Peace.
You see this fob? It's a master fob. I ain't gonna tell you where, but you better hope it's not your place. Jeez! Make sure you guys ain't trying to change up my situations. Jeez! What's all this? What's all this? What's all this? What's all this? Debbie, you want the bracelet from me too?
No.
Here, take the bracelet.
I don't want it, thank you.
Take it, man.
I don't want it.
Wait, let's see if my cards are in here.
Take your things, please. I'm not interested.
Oh, look here. You know what? Forget the bank cards up there, yeah? They put it in as passport.
Okay.
Just my soap now. Please, just get my soap. You took my Barclays. £3.
What don't you want? You don't want
£1.
Excuse me, what do you want on this list?
Just the salt.
You're not in national insurance card?
Nah.